What if I told you that just one small everyday nut could begin shrinking your enlarged prostate in less than a single day? No surgery, no expensive prescriptions, no risky supplements, just a natural food you can buy at any grocery store, and yet most men over 60 have never been told about it. I'm Dr. Cyra Malik, a board-certified urologist with over 12 years of experience helping men reclaim their health, comfort, and confidence. I've treated thousands of patients struggling with prostate problems, from those sleepless nights caused by constant bathroom trips, to the quiet frustration of a weak stream, to that deeper fear that something more serious might be going on. As a woman who has dedicated her career to men's urological health, I want you to know something important. I see you. I see the embarrassment many of you carry silently, the way these symptoms quietly chip away at your dignity and quality of life. You deserve honest, evidence-based answers, not just prescriptions handed over without explanation. And here's the truth most men never hear. Certain nuts, yes, simple natural foods, can help reduce prostate inflammation, improve urinary flow, and even support your sexual health. The science isn't new, it's just hidden behind years of medication marketing. So today, I'm revealing the 5 most powerful nuts for shrinking your prostate naturally, backed by real medical evidence, and how to use them the right way for maximum benefit. Stay with me till the end, because I'll also share a simple way to eat one of them so it works faster than you'd ever imagine. This might just be the turning point your prostate has been waiting for. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe and tap the bell icon so you never miss a video designed to help men over 60 live stronger, longer, and more confidently. And let me know in the comments, where are you watching from? Type your city or country. I'd love to see how far this message is reaching. Nut 1. Pumpkin seeds, the natural prostate protector. When I think back over my career, one story always comes to mind. A 67-year-old retired firefighter came to my clinic exhausted, frustrated, and embarrassed. He was waking up 6 times a night to urinate. Medications made him dizzy and drained his drive. He was losing hope. So I recommended something that made him laugh at first: pumpkin seeds. But here's the thing. This isn't some folk remedy. It's solid science. Pumpkin seeds are one of the richest natural sources of zinc. And your prostate is like a zinc storage tank. When zinc levels drop, which happens naturally with age, your prostate becomes more vulnerable to inflammation and overgrowth. Studies show that low zinc equals higher risk of BCH, benign prostatic hyperplasia, the enlargement that causes weak flow and frequent urination. But there's more. Pumpkin seeds also contain Beta-Sitosterol, a plant compound that blocks the conversion of testosterone into DHT, the hormone that fuels prostate growth. By reducing DHT, you slow that growth, and in some cases, even shrink the prostate back toward normal size. My patient started eating a small handful of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds daily. Within just 3 days, his nighttime bathroom trips dropped to 2. By the second week, he was sleeping through the night for the first time in years. He told me, "Doctor, I finally feel human again." That's the power of simple, natural biochemistry working in your favor. And here's the key. Eat raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds, not roasted, not sweetened, about 1 to 2 ounces a day. For best results, soak them overnight and eat them in the morning. This increases nutrient absorption significantly. This one small habit can restore your comfort, your confidence, and your peace of mind faster than most men expect. And as your doctor, that's exactly what I want for you. Nut 2. Brazil nuts, the cellular defender next. Let's talk about a nut that works at the cellular level to protect your prostate from oxidative stress: Brazil nuts. These are the single richest source of selenium, a mineral that acts like armor for your prostate cells. Selenium helps neutralize free radicals, reduces inflammation, and supports DNA repair, all crucial for keeping your prostate healthy and resilient. Low selenium levels have been linked to higher risks of prostate cancer and faster aging of the gland itself. And you don't need much. In fact, too much can actually be harmful. All it takes is 1 to 2 Brazil nuts per day to saturate your system with protective benefits. I remember a patient named George, 72, who came to me after years of ups and downs, medications, flare-ups, worry. Together, we kept his routine simple. 2 Brazil nuts every morning with breakfast. 3 months later, his SAW levels had dropped slightly, his nighttime urination improved, and his energy returned. He said something that has stayed with me. I feel like I'm finally participating in my own healing, not just waiting for pills to fix me. That's exactly what I want for every man watching this. You are not a passive bystander in your own health. You are an active participant, and the choices you make every single day matter more than you realize. Keep your Brazil nuts raw or dry roasted, stored in the refrigerator. Never exceed 2 per day. More is not better here. This small daily ritual strengthens your prostate from the inside out. Quietly, steadily, powerfully. Nut 3, walnuts. The circulation booster now, let's move to one of my personal clinical favorites, walnuts. These are nature's richest plant-based source of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. And if there's one thing your prostate loves, it's healthy blood flow. Poor circulation and inflammation go hand in hand, and both worsen prostate symptoms significantly. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, improve endothelial function, that's the health of your blood vessel lining, and enhance oxygen delivery to your prostate and pelvic area. That means fewer bathroom trips, a stronger stream, and yes, better performance where it counts. One of my patients, Frank, 68, told me that after 3 weeks of eating a handful of raw walnuts daily, his sleep improved. His energy increased, and his wife noticed something had come back to life. That's because better circulation doesn't just help your prostate, it helps your whole body, your mood, your focus, your vitality. I often explain to my patients that the prostate doesn't exist in isolation. It's connected to everything. Your cardiovascular system, your hormonal health, your nervous system. When you improve blood flow, you improve the whole system. Eat 1 handful, about 1 ounce per day. Choose raw or lightly toasted walnuts and store them in the fridge. Pair them with vitamin C-rich foods like berries or citrus to boost absorption. When you improve blood flow, you improve vitality, physical, mental, and emotional. That is the walnut advantage. Nut 4. Almonds, the antioxidant shield. Growing up, I watched my grandmother soak almonds overnight and peel them every morning before breakfast. She did it for every member of the family. These keep the mind clear and the body well, she would say, pressing a few into my palm before school. I didn't fully appreciate it then, but she was right. And now I prescribe the same habit to my patients. Almonds are packed with vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that shields prostate cells from oxidative damage, one of the main drivers of inflammation and enlargement. They also contain magnesium, which helps relax your bladder and urinary muscles, improving flow and reducing that constant sense of urgency that so many of my patients describe as exhausting. And don't overlook the healthy monounsaturated fats in almonds. They help balance hormones and keep energy stable throughout the day, which is something many men over 60 genuinely struggle with. One of my patients, Daniel, 64, started eating 10 soaked peeled almonds every morning. Within 3 weeks, he was down to waking up just once per night. His energy stabilized, his mood improved. He told me he hadn't realized how much he had been suffering until he started feeling better. That's something I see constantly in my practice. Men who have adapted to discomfort so gradually that they've forgotten what feeling well actually feels like. Choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted almonds. Avoid flavored or sugar-coated versions. About 23 almonds, roughly 1 ounce per day, is ideal. Soak them overnight for easier digestion and better nutrient release, just like my grandmother always did. Simple wisdom backed by modern science. Nut 5, pecans, the hormone balancer. Finally, we come to a nut most men completely underestimate. Pecans, most people associate them with holiday desserts, but I'm here to tell you they deserve a place in your daily health routine. Pecans are one of nature's richest sources of beta-sitosterol, the same compound found in pumpkin seeds that blocks the hormone that fuels prostate growth. That means pecans can help slow enlargement and relieve urinary pressure naturally without a single prescription. They're also loaded with antioxidants, even more than some fruits, and monounsaturated fats that improve circulation and support both heart health and sexual health. In my clinical experience, men who consistently eat a variety of healthy fats tend to fare significantly better with prostate-related symptoms over time. I had a 70-year-old patient named Robert who smiled when I recommended pecans. "Dr. Malik," he said, "I only eat those at Thanksgiving." I told him that was about to change. A month later, after a daily handful of raw pecans, he was sleeping through the night, felt stronger and more energetic, and said something that genuinely moved me. I didn't realize how much discomfort I'd quietly accepted as just getting older. That is the emotional truth I want every man watching this to sit with for a moment. You don't have to accept constant discomfort as a normal part of aging. You have options, real, natural, science-backed options. One small handful, about 20 halves, daily, raw or lightly roasted, unsalted, store in the fridge or freezer to protect the natural oils. Little by little, these nuts help rebuild balance in your body, and when your body finds balance, your life follows. How to start tomorrow? A simple, practical plan. Let's make this practical, because information without action is just noise. Pick any 2 nuts from this list. I recommend starting with pumpkin seeds for fast relief and Brazil nuts for long-term cellular protection. That combination covers both the immediate and the foundational. Buy them raw and fresh. No coatings, no added sugar, no artificial flavors. Eat them at a consistent time every day, right after breakfast or as an afternoon snack. Consistency is everything. Your body responds to rhythm. Track your progress. Keep a simple journal. Note your nighttime bathroom trips, your stream strength, your comfort levels each week. Within a few weeks, you'll start noticing changes. Not overnight miracles, I want to be honest with you about that, but steady, meaningful improvements that restore comfort, control, and peace of mind. I've seen it happen with patient after patient. Men who came into my clinic defeated, who left with a plan, with hope, and who came back months later looking like different people. Not because of a magic pill, but because they made small, consistent, intentional choices. Remember this, age is not the enemy. Inaction is. Every choice you make, even something as simple as a handful of nuts, can meaningfully change the way you feel, sleep, and live. A final word from me to you gentlemen. As a urologist who has spent over 12 years sitting across from men navigating these challenges, I want to speak to you directly. I know it can feel vulnerable to talk about these things, the bathroom trips, the interrupted sleep, the effect on your confidence and your intimacy. Many of the men I treat waited years before seeking help because they didn't know there was anything they could do or because they were embarrassed to ask. You are not alone. And you do not have to just accept this. Your prostate can heal. Your energy can return. Your confidence can come back, stronger, steadier, and more grounded than before. Not through desperation or extreme measures, but through consistent, respectful, evidence-based care for your own body. Start small. Stay consistent. Trust that your body wants to work with you, not against you. I have seen it happen. I believe it can happen for you too. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with another man who needs hope and real answers. And tell me in the comments, which of these nuts will you start with first? I genuinely read your responses, and your stories matter to me. Remember, real change begins with small daily choices. You're not just treating your prostate, you're rebuilding your vitality, and you deserve every bit of it. Word count, Naya 3,680 words.